Hi, my name is James and I am your host. Why is learning English at home considered a powerful and effective method, especially for people who don't have access to formal classes or teachers?
Hi, yes, you are my host and I am your co-host Layla. So learning English at home is powerful because it gives you complete control over your pace, schedule, and learning environment. Many people think that they need a teacher or a classroom to succeed, but that's no longer true. With the internet, learners can access thousands of free resources like videos, books, and apps from anywhere. There's no pressure at home, so people feel more comfortable making mistakes and can repeat things as often as they need. You can label items in your home in English, watch shows during dinner, or listen to music while doing chores. This daily exposure makes English feel more natural. Plus, learning at home builds self-discipline, which helps in other areas of life too.
How does setting clear goals help English learners stay focused and consistent while studying at home?
Setting clear goals gives learners direction and helps prevent them from feeling lost or overwhelmed. When someone studies without a goal, they often end up wasting time and feeling discouraged. A goal like learning 10 new words daily or watching one English video each evening provides structure and purpose. Goals should be specific, measurable, and realistic so learners can track their progress and stay motivated. Starting with small, achievable targets helps avoid burnout and builds confidence. Consistency is more important than how long someone studies, and having clear goals makes it easier to build good habits. Over time, those little daily efforts add up and create meaningful improvement in vocabulary, speaking, and overall fluency.
What are some practical ways to create an English-rich environment at home, even in a non-English speaking country?
Creating an English-rich environment at home can be simple and fun. One effective method is labeling objects in your house with English words. For example, you can place sticky notes that say mirror, door, or fridge to help remember vocabulary. Another tip is to switch your phone, computer, or tablet settings to English. This helps you interact with the language every time you check the time or send a message. You can also listen to English music while cleaning, watch English shows during dinner, or read product packaging in English. These small daily habits surround you with English naturally. When your home becomes an English space, the language starts to feel like a regular part of your life, not just something you study.
Which online resources are most helpful for learning English at home, and how should learners use them effectively?
There are many excellent online resources that make learning English from home easier and more engaging. YouTube offers a wide variety of English learning channels for grammar, pronunciation, and listening skills. Language apps like Duolingo, Memrise, Quizlet, and BBC Learning English are great for short, daily practice sessions. Podcasts, such as the English Learning Podcast, are perfect for improving listening skills while doing other tasks. Websites like Simple English Wikipedia or News in Levels provide easy-to-read articles to build reading confidence. To use these tools effectively, learners should explore different platforms, try a mix of videos, reading, and apps, and then stick with the ones that fit their style. The key is using these tools regularly and combining them to create a balanced learning routine.
What are some effective ways to practice speaking English at home, especially for learners who don't have anyone to talk to?
Speaking English at home, even without a partner, is entirely possible and very effective. One great method is mirror practice, where learners speak out loud to themselves while looking in a mirror. Saying things like, "I'm going to cook rice today," helps build confidence. Another technique is shadowing, where you listen to a native speaker in a video, pause, and try to repeat exactly what they said, matching their tone and speed. There are also AI chat apps and online language exchange platforms where you can talk to people around the world. The most important thing is not to wait for someone else. Speak out loud, even if it's to yourself. This builds fluency, improves pronunciation, and gets your brain used to forming sentences quickly.
Why is listening practice such a valuable part of learning English at home, and how can learners include it in their everyday routine?
Listening practice helps learners absorb pronunciation, sentence structure, and rhythm without needing to actively study grammar rules. It builds the ear for natural English and helps learners become familiar with how native speakers speak in real-life situations. The best part is that it can be done during other daily activities, making it easy to include in a busy routine. You can listen to English podcasts while cooking, walking, or commuting. Music, audiobooks, and English YouTube videos also help reinforce vocabulary and improve understanding. Learners shouldn't worry about understanding every single word. Even passive listening trains the brain to recognize sounds and patterns. Over time, regular listening builds confidence and improves both comprehension and speaking skills in a natural, effortless way.
How can learners improve their reading and writing skills at home without using complex books or expensive materials?
Improving reading and writing at home can be simple and effective with the right approach. Instead of starting with difficult materials, learners can begin with easy content like children's books, graded readers, or short stories online. Websites such as Simple English Wikipedia provide information in plain language, perfect for beginners. For writing, keeping a daily journal in English helps build vocabulary and grammar. Writing just a few sentences each day about what happened or how you feel strengthens your ability to express thoughts. You can also write comments on English videos or participate in online forums. These small writing tasks help you think in English and use it naturally. The goal is to make reading and writing a regular part of your daily habits.
Why is it important for English learners at home to connect with others online, and what are some good platforms for doing that?
Connecting with others online helps English learners stay motivated, practice more often, and feel less alone in their journey. When you study by yourself, it's easy to lose energy or feel isolated. Joining online communities, like Facebook groups, WhatsApp chats, Reddit forums, or Discord servers, gives you a space to share ideas, ask questions, and learn from others. Language exchange apps such as HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speak allow learners to talk with native speakers or other learners from around the world. These interactions improve your speaking and listening while also building confidence. Helping someone else or just having fun conversations makes learning feel more natural and rewarding. Being part of a community reminds you that learning English is not something you have to do alone.
What are some of the most common mistakes people make when trying to learn English at home, and how can they avoid them?
One common mistake is trying to learn everything at once, grammar, speaking, listening, and writing, all in the same day, which often leads to burnout. Another mistake is being afraid of making errors, so learners stay silent and miss valuable speaking practice. Mistakes are part of learning and actually help you improve. A third problem is being too passive, just watching English content without interacting with it. Learners should try repeating sentences, writing things down, or using new words in their own sentences. Lastly, not having a consistent routine makes progress slow or inconsistent. Even studying for 15 minutes a day can build strong habits. The key to avoiding these mistakes is focusing on one thing at a time, being active, staying brave, and building a steady routine.
How can learners stay motivated while studying English at home, especially during times when they feel stuck or tired?
Staying motivated can be tough, especially when progress feels slow, but there are simple ways to keep going. One helpful method is tracking your progress by writing down new words or study time in a notebook or app. When you look back, you'll see how far you've come. Celebrating small wins, like understanding a full conversation or finishing a video, also boosts motivation. Setting small rewards, such as treating yourself after a week of consistent learning, keeps things fun. It's also important to remember why you started. Whether it's for travel, work, school, or confidence, your reason gives you strength. Finally, be kind to yourself. Learning takes time, and small steps every day will lead to big changes. Progress may be slow, but it's still progress.